So, iDubbbz has been trying to find his footing in the streaming world, seeing where he fits in. And boy, has it been a hard thing to witness. This guy is essentially becoming a full-on pathetic clone of Hasan. I'm serious, the guy is essentially copying everything he can, even down to faking his laugh.
I'm serious.
All right.
What we would really like to...
Speaking of fascism, Leisha Miller made a video on Trump being a fascist. Let's take a look.
Floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now.
I would like all the conservatives on Jubilee to at least say, like, yeah, Trump's a little fascist.
That's my bar.
Shit.
He copied my whole flow.
Death kissed me through the phone.
He copied my whole flow.
Oh,
word for word,
shit.
bar for bar.
iDubbbz just can't seem to stop falling all over himself in some weird attempt to prove to people that he knows what he's talking about. Like, the way this guy stumbles through political commentary is actually just sad to watch. It's like I was teleported back to 2016 or something. And not only is this guy copying his annoying fake laugh, the guy is even copying his love for being a total hypocrite. It's looking like he just looks at how Hasan deals with criticism and he's just doing the exact same thing. Oh, someone criticized you? Well, just blame that on snarkers harassing you on Reddit.
Oh my god. Okay, I probably have to bring it up now. All right, we're taking a quick break to do a harassment podcast breakdown. I mean, if he just stopped talking, I had no plans of talking about harassment today. But he's obsessed. He's obsessed. Oh my god. It's so good, dude. It's so good. This is from Ethan Klein, the guy who takes anti-Semitism very seriously. Like, I don't know, man. Like, sorry, I'm not from Dagestan, you loser. You know, you actually have to talk to me. You can't just like grunt and point in a direction. You actually have to communicate. Sorry, I'm making you talk to your client, idiot. And I was describing at the time. I mean, again, like Ethan can't even come up with these things on his own. Like this is definitely scraped from his subreddit where they were coming up with the attacks. It's like, yeah, like. Of course he can't. Like, this is the problem with has always been Ethan's problem. Is he's not original. He can't even form an attack. He needs his Reddit to do it. I don't think he knows that's a real place. Yeah, I don't think he does either.
Just like Hasan blames every good criticism against him as coming from Destiny's Reddit so he could just delegitimize the criticism, iDubbbz is literally doing the same exact thing. Oh, someone made a good point against me? Well, they couldn't have possibly come up with that themselves. It obviously came from his Reddit, as if that makes the criticism invalid.
I don't even know what the f to say. These motherfuckers are literally using Destiny's Community's clips because they couldn't find anything. They couldn't find anything recent of me saying anything that's even remotely advocating for violence or anything like that.
But that doesn't stop iDubbbz from loving this type of behavior if it goes against his opposition.
I mean, it never ends. And this is why I think this Reddit is so useful. It's because a lot of people don't have time to pay attention to Ethan Klein's harassment stories. But these people are cataloging it so we know what's happening. Like, it needs to be cataloged. Especially when this guy's suing people. Like, he's trying to financially ruin people. Like, thank fucking goodness. Thank goodness these people are cataloging it. You need people keeping track of this.
From an
You said chat sent you this link, did they not?
Yes, last week. What are you talking about?
Okay, so your chat is involved with H3 Snark, which, by the way, funnily enough, the new Snark page is called Leftovers H3, and it's got a picture of you in the avatar.
Shout out to Leftovers H3.
It's got a picture of you, Hasan.
Yes. H3 Snark is a moral good. And it's good that these people are cataloging the bad things Ethan does. Now, let's take a look at what iDubbbz thinks about his own Snark Reddit.
Dude, Ethan, oh my god, the pedo troll cannot stop fucking like going to the hate Reddits or wherever the he's getting this shit from. He was posting me again on his story yesterday. Twice apparently while he was fucking shitting or something, I don't know. Dude, that is so crazy to be like, all right, there's a break in the hate stream, in the harassment stream. I'm gonna go on the can and post. Dude, it's so cringe. Parentheses negative cringe. Yo, what up, Ashy? Ethan literally scrolls through your Snark sub all day. It's fucking pathetic, dude.
Huh. So, H3 Snark is a moral good. But when people do the same thing to you, it's a harassment Reddit. I gotta say, you're really taking all the pages out of Hasan's playbook. Are you just trying to prove to Anissa that you could be like some massive hypocrite just like Hasan or something? These people are just absolutely so transparent with how they just hate being treated with the same standard that their enemies are treated with. But iDubbbz didn't just take notes on the way Hasan dismisses his criticisms. He also took notes on the way he formulates just really bad arguments.
Jubilee presents from ass.
The values that I'm talking about are the ones in the Constitution and the Declaration.
Oh my god. Look at this Adam Carolla millennial. I can excuse millennial, but I draw the line at liberal.
As I said, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, rule of law, democracy. If you go down that list that we said,
but what does
whether
it say?
It's freedom of speech,
what does the Declaration say?
Trump is attacking that. Freedom of religion, Trump is attacking
He's
that.
not attacking freedom of religion. How is
we
he
had a
attacking
Muslim
freedom
ban.
of religion?
We had a Muslim ban in this country.
No, we have never had an actual Muslim ban. That is an insane claim by you.
Yes, we did.
Ugh. Why are you saying it's insane? Is Adam Carolla MAGA? I haven't paid attention to him since 2005. Unfortunately, yes. I genuinely liked Adam Carolla's podcast for a while when I was growing up. The more I grew up, the less relevant it became, and the more I was like, oh, you're like old man shouting at cloud. Like, you cannot take the change of the modern world. And yeah, he just moan about all sorts of shit that didn't matter. He was complaining a lot about COVID restrictions and stuff. Yeah, such a sad. I mean, I don't know. I think he was largely a negative influence on me, I'd say. Adam Carolla was always a right-winger. COVID made him go full MAGA, though? Yes, of course. He's like, this is insane. And it's like, yeah, we're trying to save lives and do right by people. He's like, but you can't shut down businesses. Like, yeah, you can. Some people's minds were broken by being asked to be cooperative and empathetic during COVID. My brain was broken by realizing people don't care if you live or die as long as they can do whatever they want. Yeah. Well, and they were acting like, that's the craziest part as well, is like someone who literally can, like, they're wealthy enough to take a break. Whereas like a lot of it came from almost like their own selfish idea of like, oh, I should be able to keep running my business as usual. It didn't come from the perspective of like, oh, there's a lot of like suffering small businesses out there who really need, you know, a break. That's why I really like, it was important for me to make that COVID masking video, is because that was like full blown, it felt like full blown psychosis. People felt so entitled to do whatever the they wanted. They were like bulldozing through like workers at grocery stores, like, you can't stop me. You can't legally stop me.
Imagine being a lefty like iDubbbz or Hasan and trying to say all this bad stuff the government does all the time, saying the government has too much control and they're fascists trying to dictate every part of your life. But also being like, yeah, when the government shut down all those small businesses and destroyed the economy, that was actually good. Those small businesses needed that. I mean, come on. Does this guy really not realize how COVID restrictions absolutely decimated mom and pop small businesses? Why didn't we think about others, you guys? Where is your compassion? Yeah, how dare someone have a problem with driving people out of business over something with a 99% survival rate? Those darn right-wing MAGA Republicans. This argument just shows how ignorant his political analysis actually is. This is more surface level and bad than Hasan. It's like the guy just wants to imitate him so badly, but just fails at every attempt. And it's actually showing in his ability to gain any sort of viewership on Twitch. Like, let's just think about it for a second. A guy with literally millions of subs on YouTube and tens of millions of views on YouTube can't even draw in 1K viewers on Twitch. I mean, the guy sold his house trying to downsize because clearly his bank account hasn't been doing that good recently because people just don't want to watch him. Even after he fell on the sword for Hasan and released that Ethan content cop, trying to jumpstart his streaming career. The guy is actually doing so bad that he's essentially just begging for subs on Twitch so he could hit the threshold of a higher revenue split.
Functioning. So if anyone wants to test, if anyone wants to convert their primes into a tier 1, or actually better yet, if you're a dedicated stream watcher, if you do a tier 3 or tier 2 sub, that counts for more points than just the standard. Thank you for the tier 3. What happens if you get the 3-month streak? It's just a better split on Twitch, but it's permanent. I think it's permanent.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Honestly, several years back, I would have never guessed this is where iDubbbz would be. It's actually kind of sad. It's crazy how one bad woman could just completely devastate a man's perception online. Now he's just a punching bag and a sad homunculus of what he thinks makes Hasan successful. Jeez. Alright guys, I said my bit. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, YouTube thinks we're gonna like this video right here.